right, so we're going to do now lesson 6, which is graphing quadratic functions, and then using that graph to solve the quadratic functions. So in this one, we're going to learn how to graph quadratic functions right here. This is page 17 of your lesson 6 and 7 notes packet. So again, a quadratic function just means that we have an x squared. Our highest exponent is 2, so we have x squared. This is written right now, my function as f of x equals x squared. Remember, I can always just write that as y equals x squared if it's something that you're more familiar with. If I graph y equals x squared in my TI-83, let's look at what we get. Not going to work. Y equals x squared and graph it. And if your zoom is messed up, you can hit zoom 6 for standard. And so we get this U shape. We call that a parabola, right? Remember, you can also go to your table. That would be second table. And you can look at some ordered pairs that are solutions for this function. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 9. These are giving you actual points. So let me translate this over to my graph right here. I know I'm going to have that U shape, and again, I know it's going to go through the points. Well, let me start with back saying the vertex is going to be at 0, 0 at my origin, right? I know it's going to go through the points 1, 1, and 2, 4. So 1, 1, and 2, 4. If you want to know why that is, it's because if we substitute a 1 in for x and y is equal to 1 squared, well, 1 squared is equal to 1. All right, same thing for 2 right there. My graph is going to be symmetrical over this y-axis. So that's my line of symmetry right there. And so that means I'm also going to have the points -1, 1, and -2, 4 on there. And again, the name of that curve is called a parabola. So what are the features of this graph? This is what we call our parent function. This is like the classic quadratic function. We have a parabola facing up. Right? That means it's like a U. We have the vertex is at the origin. And that means it's at the point 0, 0. And the axis of symmetry is the line x equals 0. How you doing? Good. So there's the classic one. If you need to draw that classic one, again, it's going to go through these points: 1, 1, 2, 4, and then it'll be a -1, 1, -2, 4.